Hey everybody, what is happening? Today we're going to be following up the Suzuka practice and quality with, of course, some races. Been waiting around for 20 minutes now. Oh, no, there's an error. Okay, that was a tremendous waste of time. So we're going to sit around for another hour. And let's get it cooking. Let's get it going. About time. Okay, my morning's ruined. So third try's the charm. We're going to jump back in another hour later. Surely this time we'll find a match, and thankfully we do. Small match, but it fills up no time. So let's get things underway. Let's jump down to the track. In the Red Bull, of course, and we've seen that the Ferrari is probably the quickest car around this track. The 2004 Ferrari. So we're going to have our work cut out for us. Starting in 6th place. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can have a clean start and get things moving. Off the line, we're going to gain a position from a Ghost, but lose out from a bad launch. Going down to 7th, 8th. And we're just going to hold an inside line here. Just keep it nice and tidy. Almost losing one around the outside, but actually ending up losing one at the end of the day. It's to Andre. However, we're through the S's in 9th place. Not the best start, but you never know with these S's. You never know what's going to happen. You never know in these races. So, working our way around Andre, looking for a move around the outside. It's a bad idea. I'm not going to go up this hill. On the risk that I run wide, I don't want to be the guy bumping him off, so we backed out of it just to follow him through. A warning coming from the right side. Someone going for a savage lunge up the inside of Detna. That was probably a warning at the very least, but coked up Bilbo Baggins living up to the name. So he's just going to take off in that Ferrari. There's nothing, I don't really have an answer for him in the straights. Absolutely nothing. If I do have him anywhere, it might be cornering speed, but it's hard to tell if that's just driver error or if it's a car. So we're getting taken by another Ferrari here around the outside. Lazy Fox is soaring by and just slowing down way too much through Spoon. I have a little bit of contacts made. I don't think my wing got ruined from it, so we're just going to keep going. We're going to have a draft from somebody here, wheel to wheel between Vanderson and Andre. Looking up the inside, deciding against it though. It's better off just following people through 130R. If you go on the inside, it could get sketchy. You easily could run wide. Hitting our braking point quite nicely here. Looking up the inside of Andre, and it's going to happen. We're wheel to wheel, a little bit of contact, but we're going to hold our own, and as is he. So that was a nice little pass up the inside of the final chicane. Great passing opportunity. Taking a quick look back just to make sure it is a Red Bull, so I don't have to worry about being passed. I just have to take an inside line here, and he's not going to have an answer for it. If you go outside here, you lose a bunch of time. It feels like seconds. So through the S's, we're A-okay. Once you make it to the S's, you're safe, unless you're side by side. Coming up to the breaking point of the chicane here on the next lap. Someone's gone off. It's coked up Bilbo Baggins. He's ghosted. We're going to pretend he's not, and thankfully, right as we enter the point of no return, he comes out a ghost. So if we were going to try and send it through him, we probably would have sent it into him. Here is just how quick that Ferrari is, though. He just got going through that chicane, and he's already pulled out, what, almost a half second out of that straight. Unbelievable speed from the Ferrari. I can just keep up with it in the corners. Bit of an incident there. A little too early on the throttle. We're going to come under pressure from Andre now. He's back. He's been looking the whole time. See if he has the guts to go up the inside like Bilbo did. No. Needs a little more powdered confidence, I guess. Maybe Bilbo will help him out after the race. We're going to hit a piece of debris there. Another yellow flag coming up to the final chicane. It's Bilbo again. Coked up Bilbo, not handling that final chicane well. Looks like you reset into me. I don't even know where the reset button is in this game yet, so hopefully we don't have to find out anytime soon. Coming down the straight, though, look at this. Bilbo is nowhere in sight. Sorry, he's way back there. I guess he died. Catching up to a back marker. I haven't experienced back markers yet, so I didn't really know what to make of it. He's clearly ghosted, but like I was waiting for him to come out of ghost. I don't think they do. I think back markers are permanently ghosted here. I saw that him go through the red one, so I was like, I can go through it too. All this thinking's slowing me down. I should just commit and go through him, but I wasn't sure at the time. So here we go. We finally determined he's been ghosted for at least 20 seconds. I don't think he's going to come out of it. And we commit to going by. Coked up Bilbo catching up drastically. You can see 1.6 seconds off for me here at the beginning of the next lap, and he closes that down by about half. So just insane speed. I managed to hold him off for most of the lap here, coming up on another back marker. There's nothing I'll be able to do on this straight. He was within a tenth, I believe, going into the braking zone. I pulled out 2/10, but As we've seen, he can get easily half a second down these straights compared to the Red Bull. And if he hits his turning point, it looks like he can hit that flat out. So there's really no answer I have for him in the straights. It's all about the S's and the Detnas and the spoon. I get a warning here and basically blow any chance of keeping up with him. Just like bad place to do it. He's going to capitalize on that down the straight. We have a Ferrari that spun out here at the end of the S's coming uphill. So we gain a position from that into 6th place, and that's basically going to round out the race. Nothing else actually happens. So 6th place, right where we started. Not a terrible race, honestly. A bit of contact here and there. Honestly, rear-ending. I think it was Lazy Fox at Spoon. Nobody got like damage from it or anything, but Driver of the Day's Coconut Bilbo Baggins. I think that was the worst of it, honestly. The wheel-to-wheel stuff with Andre was okay, in my opinion, during the pass. And he was avoiding a rejoin, so... yeah, not a bad start. You can see here the results. Didn't go up or down. Penalties left and right. 357,000 points, which puts us in 178th place, which is crazy. So I filmed this on Saturday. Sunday morning, we're going to jump back into another race. I dropped down the positions like crazy overnight when everybody put their times in, had their races, so I figured it was worth going again. It was worth taking that risk. So starting in 5th place this time, a lot less Ferraris in the room, which bodes very well for me. I'm very competitive in the Red Bull if there's no Ferraris around. Into turn 1, and we're just going to get dive bombed by another Red Bull. Apollo, absolutely savage, sending it up the inside. No care for my well-being whatsoever. And dropping me down to 10th place. Luckily gaining a position back immediately. This fellow is going to get taken out by... accident, and as this other fellow tries to avoid the incident, he spins out as he tries to rejoin off the dirt. So back up into 7th. A little bit of a roller coaster to the beginning of the race there. From 5th to 10th to 7th, going through the Detnas. And of course, we're going to get a lovely yellow flag, I believe. Double dose there. We're going to get 2 positions from 2 Ferraris spinning out. Back up into 5th, where we started, with Apollo just 2 seconds out. So, very interesting first lap. Jumping all the way to the 5th lap here, you can see we are going around Spoon, and we have a yellow flag. It is our friend Apollo, so he's going to have a terrible run on this straight. We're going to have an amazing one. He's just going to run me off the road. That looked pretty clearly intentional to me, so even though I believe giving people the benefit of the doubt, I've had experiences where I swear I've been rammed, and when I watched the replay, it was just a big noob mistake, and the guy was genuinely sorry, so even though that was reckless as heck, we're going to pretend that it was not 100% intentional, but we know that this guy's reckless, so we can approach him cautiously. So we both cut that final corner there. I kind of followed him across, and turns out he was mowing the lawn a little bit, so we're both going to get a warning from that. And here we are on the 10th lap, so over 4 laps later, we're keeping up. We're coming up on a bot, and remember me in the last race, I was pretty green to back markers, and it looks like Apollo hasn't dealt with them very much either. It looks like they're kind of confusing him, and setting him off a little bit, and he's not as wide as he should be into there. I think he missed his braking point. We're going to catch up. We're going to catch up big time. We're going to be nice and tight onto the exit here, early on the gas with the slipstream. We're going to have a move. So he's pretty clearly going right here. I'm going to go left. He veers, so I've got to violently switch to the right. And we're clearly going to get the run done out in front. He's not going to back out. I'm fine with that. Commit to 130R. And did you guys hear something? I thought I heard something. Oh, there's the Ferrari. So, not really sure what that was about. That was pretty stupid of him to, first of all, try running me off the road and then to stick in it around 130R when you're clearly behind by a nose. I really didn't feel bad for Apollo. Finishing off the race in 4th place, position up from where we started. Cannot complain with that. Another cringeworthy celebration from our winner, and here's the results. So, avoiding a penalty. Our friend Apollo did get a penalty. Pretty good race. 362,000 points, so we moved up in the world, but down in pole because everybody else is setting better races, but that's the race. We might get a prize in the end of the day. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and have a great day. Bye-bye.